Good day and welcome to today's class. Hope you are enjoying yourself over there and you're also keeping safe. Please, the pandemic is real. Whenever you are out there, try to make your nose mask so as to avoid inhalation of what people are passing across, which is the pandemic. I'm sure that by the special grace of God, will not be particle of it. In addition, when you're back home, try to wash your hands from the running water. If that is not available, use the words a sanitizer to wash your hand perfectly. Now, in the last class, we discussed about something so important, and what we discussed are some keys on the keyboard, some special keys on the keyboard. It is important for us to just remind ourselves before we start today's business. I told you in the last class that there are so many keys on the keyboard that some of us don't know, such as the home keys, the end keys, the space bar, the enter key, name them. If you have not gone through the last video, please do yourself a favor by going back to the video so that you can understand everything as this tutorial progresses. Now, in today's class, we have an interesting topic to discuss, and the topic is working with shapes and water. At the end of this class, I want us to be able to design a quantitative page where we'll be having a triangle and we're having some option beside it. So that was our focus. That is not included here, but that is the practical aspect of it. Are you ready for it? Let us go back to the objective of this class. Now, at the end of this class, each of us should be able to explain shape and word art which are present on what Microsoft Word. Aside from that, take the step to open or create shape and word art. Aside from that, differentiate between each of the words of these, which are shapes and what word art. Let me take this number 2 again. Take the step to open or create a shape and what a part of it or create is there. Do you understand? Now, without mixing, well, let us quickly go back to the gist of today. I have several tests there. Never mind the test. If you are bored of the test, don't be bored of the practical aspect. Because the practical aspect will be very intriguing, suspense filled, and you don't have to miss any bit of it. Do you understand? Now, let us go back to what we have. Shape. Shape is a command used to draw any kind of shapes on Microsoft Word. It is used to draw any kind of shape on Microsoft Word. Don't forget, who is the owner of Microsoft Word? Bill Gates. Is Gates from Nigeria? No, it's from America. Okay, now, it's a command used to draw different shapes on the computer. Shapes like the oval shape, the rectangle shape, the triangle shape, name them. There are countless of them. This command could be seen under the insert menu. There are so many menus on the on Microsoft Word. So this command that I'm discussing with you today can be seen under the insert menu. Okay, the following steps are the following are steps to open and draw an object on Microsoft Word. I think that once again. The following are steps to open and draw an object on Microsoft Word. Step to draw an object on Microsoft Word. Number 1, take your mouse pointer to the insert menu. We are still going to do everything. Left click insert menu. Left click shapes. Select the shape you want by left clicking. Thereafter, hold down the left button on the mouse and drag. Now let us go to the practical section. Let us go to the practical section. Okay. Are we ready? Let's go to the practical section. We're going to open Microsoft Word. It's opening. So let us open Microsoft Word. Here we have Microsoft Word. Now, this is an environment we'll be toiling with, we'll be playing with, and I want you to pay attention. Now, this is the insert menu. Can you see the insert menu? It is here. It is beside the home menu. And on the right hand, we have the page layout. So let us click on it. Here we are on the insert menu. Do you understand? Now, what do we ask to do? We want to create shape. There are several shapes here that we can toilet. So let me just create some funny shapes that you like. Let me create a shape. Now this should be, can you see it is small? I can enlarge it using the word, the side. Yes, somebody is asking me, Mr. Shitu, how did you create this shape? Let us create it again. Go to insert, shapes, left click on shapes, go to any shape of your choice. Yes, I chose that. I left click on the shape I want, and I come down. I hold my left button and I drag it down to have a shape. Can you try that at home? Let us do that together once again for the last time. Yes, go to insert, go to shapes, go to any shape of your choice. Now, at this moment, we're going to be doing a triangle. We're going to be doing what? A triangle, and this is it here. So, this is my triangle. I'm going to enlarge it using this side. I can enlarge it using this side. Can you see? Any side I want. And so what? This we reshape it to any position of your choice. Can you see? But I want it perfect, the perfect form like this. So now I can resize this just like the way I did, and I can also make it to be small. Can you see? It is smaller. Do you understand? Okay, now after you've done that, we're done with what? With the shape. We can create some other shape that we want. Now, what about this waters? What is this for? Let us name more about the waters so that we can just play in between the waters and the waters. Let's just go back to it. It is a command on Microsoft Word used to type text. We can type on it. The difference between this function and general typing is that this is multi-type. This is multi-type in a box. When you use Word, it is done inside a what? A box. The box can ever be moved from one place to the other on the computer. No, when we type, we cannot move it except with cuts. But when you use Word, you can move that Word from the position it is to another what? Another position. Do you understand? Now, what are the steps to open Word? Take your mouse pointer to the insert menu where we were before. Left click the insert menu. Okay? Left click Word. Select by left clicking borders. You have that click and begin to type whatever thing you want. Don't forget the aim of this class is to design a quantitative reasoning page. You understand? We'll be having so many questions being asked. Do you understand? Get out. Let's try to add that to what we've done before. Let's go back to our Microsoft Word. Yeah. Yes, our Microsoft Word. Here it is. Now let us go back to Word. Insert. Where are you? Is it here? Let me bring your dailies here. So I'm going to come over to Word. Understand? I click. Can you type your text here? Your text here. Now I need letter A. Let me see. I have 24 here. Copy. Should be up here. Now I can resize this Word if I want. I can resize this Word if I want. Just align it. Can you see? Can come to home, give it any size of your choice. Probably I need size 20, so it's not be too big. So I'll bring it on it here. Can you see? I can move it. I can move it. So I'll move it now. Here it is. Now let us create another Word so that we can 8 times 3 will give us 24. So let's go come over to water. Again, come to insert. Yes. Come over to what? Water. Wow. Why did it take a duplicate of itself? It assumed that I'm typing something again. This thing was active. So it just make a duplicate of itself by clicking on what? When I click on borders, it just duplicated itself. The computer is very easy to use. It will assume that you're making a duplicate of where you were. That's why it duplicated itself when I click it. Do you understand? Now, let me add my height here. Height. Now, let me highlight it. Have highlighted. Let me go over to O so I can resize it. Yes, I'll resize to what? So 20. Just like the way I did for that. I'll bring down here. We're trying to create a quantitative page, quantitative reasoning. Okay, that's that. Now let us try to create another one. Come over to insert again. Come over to water. Click. Can you see it has duplicated itself again? That's just the logic. Okay, now highlight. Come over to home. Somebody asked, Mr. Shitu, why is this thing duplicating itself? Yes, it duplicated itself because one, it was active. If you observe, this thing is was active. So if I go to WordArt and I click on WordArt, it will assume that I'm duplicating this thing in another size. Though this one is size 20 that we put it the other time. So you assume that we are duplicating it to give another size. So that's why it duplicated the other time. So let us give this one to 20. And let's bring it down here. Okay, let's type 3. So the quantitative says 3 times 8 is 24. Can you see? So we achieved a quantitative what? Design. Okay, now you wonder that this thing is colored. Can't we edit it to a plain color, which is white and black? Yeah, we can edit it. Just click on it. Can you see? Come over to format. Come over to what? Shape fill. Left click on what? No fill. Come over to shape outline. Click on what? Black. That's all. Have you achieved something like that? That's beautiful. Then let us try to create another one again so that you can see it better. Go over to what? Insert. Shapes. This. Now let us come and draw our shape beside it. Do you understand? Can you see that? Now, go over to shape fill. I don't want the shape fill. How did you get the shape fill? We came to format, shape fill, no fill. Now outline, I'm going to choose black. Do you understand? So thereafter, I'm going to come over to what? Insert. What do I want this time? I want borders. What? My text here. So I'm going to type maybe 15. I'll align it. Thereafter, I'll come over to home. Give it size what? Size 20. Okay, here it is. Be up here. Thereafter, I'll come over to insert again. Come over to this place, which will take it to place of itself. Then we can do that. Change it to what? 5. Highlight it. Reduce it to what? Size 20. Adjust. go to that word out again. Can you see? Yours is a process. I'm just repeating this process, but this one is faster than the former. Can you see? So that's just that about that. So I want you to do this for me. You will create a textbook. Open to any of your textbook at home, quantitative textbook, and try to design a quantitative page for me. Open to any of your textbook at home and try to design what? A page for me, just like I did over there. I know you can do it. And if you have any question, don't forget I'm still right here with you. We can pause your video so that I can just play back and understand what I did. Thank you very much. You have a nice time. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you don't enjoy it, please go back to the beginning and play it all over. It's very, very simple.